Here's the Mets minor league report that we do here on the Prospect Hub. Before we get into this video, you just hit that subscribe button and like the video and leave comments. This is from Mets headline. Alex Ramirez dazzles for Binghamton. Okay. This past week, the Syracuse Mets and Binghamton Ponies won their respective series 4-2, while the Cyclones and St. Lucie Mets lost their respective series 4-2. It's now the halfway point of the minor league season with the second half fully underway in High A and Low A. There were many standout performances this past week in the Mets system, but none more than Alex Ramirez in Binghamton and Gregory Lewis, it doesn't matter, and St. Lucie. Ramirez looked like the superstar prospect the Mets expect him to be, while Lewis showed that what he can do by pitching together two hitless outings. Okay, let's get into this report. AAA. Syracuse Mets won their series against the Rochester Red Wings this past week 4-2. Syracuse easily won the first 4 games of the series before dropping the final 2. The team scored 34 runs in the 6 games, only allowing 23 runs. They officially finished the first half of the season in first place in the International League East division at 46-28. Only trailing the 49-24 Omaha Storm Chasers for the best record in the league. I love these names. I love these city names, these state names. I love just giving you something different. Luis Angel stood out in a major way for the Mets this week. He went 8 for 19 in 5 games and recorded 4 RBIs. He also walked 3 times without striking out and stole 3 bases without being caught. Acuna has been red hot at the plate, as he now has his OPS over 700 at 702. That's huge, because he's been in the 600s all year. He carries a 10-game hitting streak into the second half of the season. Ben Gamma also had a strong week from Syracuse, and of course he got called up by the Mets. He also went 8 for 19, and though he only drove in 1 run, he scored 4 runs himself. Brett Beatty only hit 190, but he hit 2 home runs and walked 4 times to put up a steady 822 OPS in 6 games. Jose Butto and Blade Tidwell were the 2 starters to turn in quality starts against the Red Wings. They both went 6 innings, with Butto allowing 1 run and Tidwell allowing 3. Butto continues to be really good for Syracuse, as he now has a 3.13 ERA. Tidwell is still trying to settle in since his promotion from Double-A, as he has a 5.00 ERA with Syracuse. Mike Vasil has been brutal in AAA this year. Had a good start where he allowed 2 runs in 5 innings. He now owns a 6.75 ERA on the year as he continues to try to turn his season around. Out of the bullpen, Max Kranick did great work by throwing 4 scoreless innings across 3 appearances. This is Double-A Binghamton. Binghamton Rumble Ponies won their series against the Akron Rubber Ducks 4-2. Rowdy Jordan had a phenomenal week against Akron, recording 3 homers and 9 RBIs in 6 games overall. Kevin Parada, another high-profile prospect not having the best year, also had a really good week against Akron. In 5 games, he went 6 for 14 with 2 doubles and a home run. His 12.15 OPS for the week raised his season OPS to 653. Slowly moving up. Jeremiah Jackson showed off his power, hitting a home run and recording 3 doubles in 5 games played. He went 6 for 19 and raised his season OPS to 632. Joan De Suarez had the best start of any Rumble Ponies pitcher this week, throwing 7 innings and allowing just 1 run. He allowed 7 hits but didn't walk anyone and struck out 5. Suarez lowered his ERA on the year to 4.39. Tyler Stewart also had a good week, making 2 starts, although one of them was cut short due to the rain out. Stewart had thrown a total of 9 innings and allowed 3 earned runs. He also struck out 8 batters. Stewart sports a 4.72 ERA on the year. Justin Jarvis made 1 appearance this week, a 3-inning outing of the bullpen. He didn't allow a run, allowing just 2 hits and no walks. He also struck out 5 batters. Jarvis continues to look solid for Binghamton, now sporting a 3.28 ERA with the club. The Brooklyn Cyclones lost their series to the Jersey Shore Blue Claws 4-2. William Lugo had a really good week, going 4 for 17. He also walked 3 times, giving him a 938 OPS for the week. On the year, he has a 646 OPS. Given the team only scored 13 runs in 6 games, it's natural that there weren't many notable offensive performances from the Cyclones this week. Nick LaRussa, though, continues his strong season by going 8 for 20 with 2 doubles and a home run in 4 games played. LaRussa's OPS on the year is now 864. Expect him to get a call up to Double-A at some point. Unlike the offense, there were several great pitching performances from the Brooklyn staff. Jonathan looked great, throwing 5 shutout innings while striking out 7. Felipe de la Cruz also looked really good. He made 1 start, allowing 2 runs in 4 1/3 innings. Jonathan Pintaro has made just 3 appearances for Brooklyn, but he has made a great first impression. Cade Morris had a similar start, also allowing 2 runs in 6 innings. Low A. Disaster that is the 2024 St. Lucie Mets continued this past week as they've lost their series to the Fort Myers Mighty Mussels, 4-2. Jesus Baez had a great week, earning a promotion to the High A Brooklyn Cyclones. Baez went 5 for 19 with 2 home runs, raising his season OPS 782. He's a very intriguing prospect. Ronald Hernandez also stood out, going 8 for 20 with 3 doubles. He had a 979 OPS for the week to raise his OPS on the season to 777. He's a guy they picked up for David Robertson. A.J. Ewing, who they drafted last year, went 6 for 20. Franklin Gomez had a fantastic start for the Mets. Ernesto Mercedes also looked solid this past week. The Florida Complex League Mets, the 2 standout bats for that team this week were Simon Juan and Jonathan Enriquez. Jeremy Rodriguez continues to struggle as he now owns a 751 OPS. It's funny, everybody's struggling to get to 700. He's over 700. He's struggling. The Dominican Summer League Mets, the DSL Mets Orange, went 3 for 2 this past week, improving their record on the year to 7-8. They're tied in 4th place in the DSL South Division. Diovar de Aza had a 757 OPS for the season. Giovanni Rodriguez had a 684 OPS for the season. And he's a guy to keep an eye on, a young guy to keep an eye on. Were 2 of the standout hitters of the week. The DSL Blue Mets had a rough week. Rainier Reyes had an 1140 OPS for the season. Diverson Gutierrez, who is a catcher, I believe, has got a 980 OPS. Jose Guerrero had a 1.65 year, who pitched well. And Wilmer Lugo also pitched well. So this is what happened this past week and then on this weekend. Well, you let me know what you think about this video. Really the big player of the week was probably Luis Angel Acuna. And obviously on Monday, the big player was Alex Ramirez with the Syracuse team. The Syracuse team has a lot of talent, and there's more talent coming up through the Mets system. Right now, the St. Lucie team's not doing too good. But the other teams are doing really, really good. So, thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see you later.